I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain. Goodbye. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Something busted, Captain?
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
You got a minute?
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
This is Halcyon News.
Have you had a moment to look into that? You don't hurry up. Someone will get... What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? My stars, what a find. Fine picking like this deserves an equally fine payout. Go on, dearie. And don't spend it all in one place. Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Mon. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be... Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Anytime.
Good to see you again.
You been flying the Outer Systems route lately? Deader on a space matabular out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacture. Exports are way down.
I know one crew, their skip drive burned out. Couldn't get a new one for love nor money. Ended up selling the ship for scrap.
Entering sleep mode.
CNP Bourse Pockets. Can you? Half seconds. Bourse Pockets.
Welcome back.
If this is something I don't charge for curiosity. At least, not... Ah.
This is
What can I do for you, Cap?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad. Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path. That's not exactly what I'm saying. That Chief June?
Carry on.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
They call it Monarch now. It's supposed to be a real hellhole. Warlords drumming up marauder squads, blood running in the streets, all kinds of shit.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay. Oh, and don't worry on the price. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said. Feeling my heart shake. Oh, wow! You remembered. Well, that... Bottoms up.
Have an urgent or an embarrassing spill? Wipe it away with Sam's emergency stain disappearing gloop. Disclaimer: gloop may dissolve skin or flooring on contact.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? I mean, just... I don't know what to do about... us. You and me both, Captain. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's... a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you? It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but... You're swell, Captain, don't get me... Does she think I'm a... What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? What if I can't make her happy? Maybe I worded it wrong. I mean, everybody needs things from someone, right? I want to make sure I'm bringing out the parts of me that complement her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. I don't want to be that person. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Warning: low battery! Unit is engaging reserve pack. While using the reserve pack, unit may periodically enter a rest cycle. If unit does not wake, consult Manual 81-X-C5.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
If you're here for this week's magazine, fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat now.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating.
Hewitt.
Calculating. Calculating.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
Make this conversation. Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's load. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone. Now, get going. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Don't go looking for anything. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
What? My God.
We're not gonna have to hurt anybody, are we?
Pea pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix them. Rizzo's latest slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Muting volume now.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the... Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. I resent you saying such, on account of it being uncomfortably likely. I ought to go write her back. I mean, already...
Rizzo's knock you out for a CCN 76 more comfortable with caramel and green
How do you do? Be my guy?
Good law. No. Emphatic. Best to ask.
Be...
Yeah. Move along.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board. Show me how to do that. RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer. This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim this unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's beginning dispensing sequence.
Welcome!
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
When might we expect?
This is Halcyon News.
Gracious. I found a...
Flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch. Damaging another worker will result in a waiting death.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch. I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows, I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine? I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, His part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone, not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very...
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are... I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. But that's all out.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters... Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack.
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. Oh, you're real funny. I couldn't really but the fancy collector. Thanks a bunch. Celia works...
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait, you ain't from around here. Who are you? If you think this is drunk, I gotta, you need to get out more. Sit, partake, buy me a drink and let's chat. Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own trail. Folks seem to like that.
It is an admirable endeavor if misguided, and nearly impossible to achieve.
I ain't saying it's easy, but look around you. If it's impossible, it seems nobody's gone and told the people living here. Besides, the booze is good. Something about that fish oil. Cheers! Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Oh, you want information for nothing? Very well. I am no match for your your yammering. Here's how to get to Devil's Peak. Go south, along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain with devil horns. You know it'd really be safer if I went with you. You want to reconsider sobering me up? Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you? Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees after. Nope. But a man can dream. Thought it... speaking of, not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
You think the people in Stellar...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate. Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's proper.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by any time you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? Yes, indeed. Oh, she works over at the fishery next door. Quite the... No disagreement there. Oh, but here I go again. And what a help. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Aren't you a so... I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience. Much as I'd love... But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth, our reserves have gotten so low, Isn't it? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little Oh. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MS. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you there. I have nothing more to say to you, young man.
All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked. We'll be going south. A few more of us. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the Unreliable Crew.
A ship? Well, look at you.
Watch your step if you venture outside the wall.
Watch your steps if you venture outside the walls. You don't look like someone. Must be freelance.
Caleb's doing the talking.
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Why don't you grab a chair? Me and my friends have taken... Well, but until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't anyone. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees. It's been days. You would do that? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? If I knew that, I'd have tried. The others wanted to black. So far...
It'll be good to get some steady pay again.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever seen. What can I get you? If you don't... What can I get you? All sales are fine.
Help! Someone's been killed!
I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the... Now, the body's in the first apartment on the right.
Would we go hunting for clues?
What a gruesome way to die.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it. You know, I haven't seen that you got
You
Good day to you.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Easy for you to say.
We're used to folks swooning at our feet.
A healthy survival reflex is nothing to be embarrassed. Besides, this place is enough to try. Where should I begin? The board was right. This only every... And even if I did scrape together enough to bypass it, well, thank you for... Sanjay, it all sounds wonderful. Until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy. I could do with a few
What do you think you're doing? Well then, carry on.
We don't get many outsiders.
Rap Musk and Canada. Hello, stranger. You look like a man who's looking for... I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have. She works for Sanjay. He came to Stellar Bay years... Sure, there... Who wouldn't be? He kept talking about collecting a queen to take back to Terra 2. Didn't make no kind of sense to me. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. Tell you what, I'll last man a queen I saw.
Please, will someone help? Please, you have to... Don't... Please, won't you? Well, I got something. You...
I have nothing more to say to you, young man.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball game. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell.
The Darlings? Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest...
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Ha! Maybe...
You get to listen to games all day?
It's pretty swell. Say, I don't think I've...
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you? Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch. Poor Isaac. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and they're hooligans from Fall. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much...
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian.
Wouldn't mind smell. If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back. You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in room. Look, I don't... I'm sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Anyway...
You trying to get us all? What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Hey.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. I hope you can forgive my temper. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but he's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals. But he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either, since you don't seem to be constrained yourself. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass. Something else on your mind? Stealing such a... And yeah, let's just say we're not like those corporate towns. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the... We're not like those... Besides, sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again?
I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it. Besides, if I make an
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. Same thing as me.
Are you absolutely sure of that, Ms. Ballard?
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Maybe so. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's for running me ragged, well, same thing as just as a fine by me.
You trying to get us all in trouble? What do you... Do what you want, I guess.